yeah, 4-year-old garlic. Really good. Hey, how you doing? If you're new here, my name is Robbie. I garden and create just west of Ottawa in Canada in Zone 5B. And although I'm not in my garden, I'll be winter sowing later. I started a video months ago to show you guys, and I never finished it, and I'm editing it now, so I wanted to get back to it. And it's the fermented honey. If I can convince you to do one thing in 2026, it would be to create your own fermented honeys like this. Lemon. As you can see, my mandarin one, I ate all the mandarins. Yes, I left the peels on. They're delicious. I did that with my jalapenos is because I was gonna make cowboy candy. And well, you know, we're all trying to get away from the sugar, but if you get the fermented stuff. And I have some fermented garlic, and they're good forever. This one actually has cayenne, and these are older garlic because they started going green on the inside, but yeah. When my son and his girlfriend were sick, they consumed most of this one. And don't use fancy marker. Use a pen. Use a pen because it gets messy. Oh, and I did sage, and I'm gonna make a tea with that. But I wanted to show you 2022, and Malcolm was having some of these when he was sick too, and so was I. It's real good medicine. But you can make like honey garlic recipes with it. You see how black it is. So yeah, 4-year-old garlic. Really good. And these wooden spoons you can get at the dollar store. Well, it's $2.50. Because you don't want to put metal in your honey. So they say. I'm not a scientist, but can you believe it? Some good buys. And this jalapeno. I have some garlic on the bottom. And I have since put cayenne pepper in it, but look at that. Get some more honey in there. Oh, that'd be so good. In a salad dressing. That is so good. I don't know what I would try and convince you to make more. If it would be the jalapeno honey or the mandarin orange honey. But this is really good in your herbal teas too. Oh, and ginger. It's like ginger candy. And if you didn't want the ginger in your honey, you could strain it. But you could dehydrate it or freeze dry it. Oh, that'd be like candy. Still spicy though. I don't eat ginger like that. But the honey is good. And then this one, I have my own homegrown turmeric in. But see how watery, liquidy it is? Anyway, with the other clips that I made this summer, I hope I created a video to really inspire you to make some fermented honey. This is sage honey. And get another wooden spoon. I will come and I will put, whoops. And to be honest, I don't bring my water to a boil. I bring it to just before it boils. And ta-da. Something for my menopause and hot flashes. So yeah. Sage tea, sage honey tea. Oh, and you could add some lemon to it, or mandarin. And if you're wondering about the sage in your cup of tea, it really scoops up pretty easy if you didn't want to, you know, swish it around in your mouth a bit. But yeah, it really sticks to the wooden spoon pretty good. I wouldn't use the metal. But yeah, I'm good with that. Sage honey tea. Wow, good. Sage has many, many benefits. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my kitchen. I'm just about to make some honey ferments, and I thought, well, maybe I'll make a video. I'm making a jalapeno ferment, a sage ferment, and garlic. So this is fermented with honey. So it's going to be like a spicy, sweet hot sauce. And the sage honey is for tea because I'm going through menopause. And garlic, well, I'm still eating my fermented honey garlic from 2022, so it lasts a long time. Why is this camera so crooked? Anyway, if you're interested, come hang out. I also have some turmeric, fresh turmeric I'm gonna pull out for the honey ferment. Well, there's the turmeric. I didn't get much, but it's my turmeric. And I'm gonna add it to my ferment because I grew it. I wanna see if there's some jalapenos I can pick. Yep, there is. I think this is almost, oh, there's two other ones after this one. One here. Oh, 3, 4. And a few more cayennes. I don't know if I'll put, I might put a cayenne or so in there. But, I gotta get in here and water. I gotta take her in too for the winter. It's getting cold. So you always want to put a little bit of honey in the bottom of it before you start adding your stuff. And then you add some garlic and peppers. Do a time lapse so it's not boring. And I figured it's probably not a good idea to do bare hands, so let's get the gloves out for this one. Now I'm using a wooden chopstick to stir it, and you don't want to use any metal utensils, I heard and read, with honey because it changes the enzymes. So you make sure everything's in the honey and let this sit for, yeah, at least 2 to 3 weeks before you try it. I'm excited because I really wanted to make cowboy candy, but after looking at the recipe and the sugar and stuff, I'm like, no, I don't want to use the sugar. So I put a couple of pieces of my own turmeric, which isn't that bright, but it's mine and must have some nutrients. I think turmeric's a lot like sweet potatoes, and it has a hard time growing in colder climates up here. So I'm going to top it up with a little more honey. And that's going to be delicious soon, I bet. I've never made the hot pepper one before. And I hesitated with putting the cayenne, but I think I'm gonna wait and see how hot it is before I add. I can add the cayenne later. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like in a few weeks. We'll taste it together. Now I'm gonna make sage honey and another garlic honey. This is really healthy honey when you get sick. The hot sauce, if you did just hot sauce, I might just do one with just cayenne pepper so I could have one for tea, because cayenne pepper is very medicinal. Stop a heart attack. And I'm just chopping them up to bite-sized pieces. You could do it smaller, but these garlics are really big. I wouldn't want to put one of those in my mouth. So I'm just gonna chop it up like that. I got into Ferments a couple of years ago when I was looking for a place to get vitamin K2. That's in the other ferments too. I don't know if they're in the honey ferments, but. And they're shelf stable for a long time. And although I really wanted to make the cowboy candy, I figured this is probably better for me. Not that cowboy candy isn't good. Like this one. Yeah, looks good. See, I'll have to stir that a few times until it gets really liquidy. It'll be like a sauce, really syrupy. It can't be that store-bought honey. Find a local farmer and get the best honey you can get. It can be expensive, like this one at the store was $22, but it's raw and pasteurized. That's what you want. So that's 2 made and 1 to go. I gotta go out and get my sage. I'm gonna have to add more honey to this after. But yeah, for now, that's what I got for now. If I had more jalapenos, I'd put it in. I have some green ones. Maybe I'll add some green ones, but I was kind of hoping for the red ones. They're more nutritious. They have more vitamin C if you wait for them to be red. So yeah, I'll show you how it turns out, and I'll bring you back to show you how I'm making the sage honey. I love her. And she's gonna love me back by healing me, isn't she? Aren't you, Sage? Aren't you? Yeah. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. Thank you. Smells pretty garlicky in here. I got my sage, and now we're going to do the sage honey. So I picked the tops, they're the cleanest. So you just want to check for any damage stuff. And just gonna chop it in here. Oh, I should put some honey first. And something to catch the honey. I'm just gonna chop it up. I learned this from She Is of the Woods. April is her name. I love watching her. She's an herbalist. I've made smudge sticks with this sage too, but I bought a white sage this year to try that. Nice harvest of sage. Smells so nice. Said thank you, and I'm gonna try and propagate some small pieces and see what happens. I want to get just the tips in here. I want the strongest part, which I think is where the energy goes, the tips. I'm gonna add a little more, and then I'll chop up more. So yesterday I finished my garlic ferment, my jalapeno and garlic and sage, and now I'm about to make a lemon and mandarin honey today. I scrubbed them really well, but there's a few that I won't be using. Not in the ferment. This one's not too bad if I cut this off, but yeah, I want them to be as nice as possible. I'll still have to cut some pieces off of these, but I got some nice mandarins. Just a reminder to make sure you use non-pasteurized. It says non-pasteurized here, but this honey that I got last year that's already hard, I can't find anywhere where it says unpasteurized. So just be careful when you're making your fermented honey. Just my suggestion. Well, not just my suggestion, everybody's suggestion. So like the other ones, I am going to, is that a chip? That looks like a chip in the jar. It is. I gotta get rid of this jar. I'm gonna use these taller ones instead of these ones, because you're gonna want a lot of this stuff, trust me. Now the same with the lemons, a little bit of honey at the bottom, picking out your best lemons. If anybody is wondering why I use parchment papers, because we usually have those plastic cutting boards and, well, they're not good anymore, and I don't like using the wood much either because of bacteria, but this makes for really easy cleanup. Yay. Easy peasy. Method to my madness. Now you notice there's a lot of room at the bottom. They're kind of floating to the top, so you kind of have to keep an eye on them for the first day or so to make sure that they're all covered. Oh, my cake is done. I played around with the mandarin orange and the lemon to get them to stay below the honey. But these I'll be stirring a few times a day. I've been stirring them 3 or 4 times a day. But they'll be done in a week, less than a week actually. But these are the best. Now I'm going to make a ginger, because why not? I had some organic ginger that I wanted to preserve somehow, and I figured, well, this is the best way. There's nothing like some sweet ginger for your herbal tea in the winter. So I'm gonna make that one. Okay, so I'm back to making my ginger ferment. I scrubbed my ginger and it's been drying for quite a few hours while I made my bruschetta preserve. So I'm going to start a little bit of honey. So as the liquid pulls out of the ginger, this will get really more watery, but more flavorful. Certainly a great way to use your honey and your ginger or your lemons or your oranges. And great for any dishes or stir fries or rice, you want a little flavor of sweetness and ginger or garlic or stuff too. And that's it. I'll show you how it looks when it's all done. Oh, you know what I think this would be really good as? Because I just tasted it. It would be really good in your carbonated water to make a ginger ale when you're not feeling well. Said I'd be back and show you how the ferments go in a little while. And it's been a couple of weeks, actually. It seems I did this on the 1st and 3 weeks went by really, really fast. Anyway, I'm going to show you that I need to show you before it was all gone. The mandarin honey. My son and his girlfriend got a little under the weather and they really enjoyed this one, so I'll be making another one of this very soon. And as you can see, it's almost empty because I've been eating the oranges, the mandarins. I haven't tried eating the honey, the lemon. I use the honey, but I haven't tried eating a whole lemon. Maybe I should do that in front of the camera. I wouldn't want a big one, but oh, that I love. The lemon might be a bit much. I don't think I'm gonna put the whole thing in my mouth. I don't like that one. Love the honey. Not so much chewing on the lemon. I mean, if you like lemons, you'd probably really enjoy the eating the lemon like that. But no. And if you have eczema, you might have an issue with lemon. I had an issue with lemon, lime, pineapple, ginger, so many things. Anyway, this is the sage honey. It's pretty good. I think I did put too much sage. So if I was to do it again, I would put half as much sage. It's still good. I'll put, I'll use that in tea because I really need to get rid of these hot flashes. So here are the honey ferments that I made. And here are the salt brine ferments I made. This is one of my favorites. It's cherry tomatoes and lots of basil and oregano and garlic, fresh. I put 1.5 tablespoons of salt in with spring water and I let it dissolve and then I put it in. I think I made a video that I'm gonna put it all together. This is the peppers with the goji berries. And it's got celery peppers, and this is the one with my beans, spicy dill beans. So anyway, hope you feel inspired to try your own ferments. But yeah, anyway, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll see you on my I think I'm gonna make a seed hoarding video. I'm hoarding too many seeds. I gotta get rid of them. Anyway, take care and catch you next time. Have a good one. And enjoy your new year. I hope it's a happy, prosperous one for you.